What's up, everyone? Today is a trade recap. Today was no trade day. Kind of unfortunate. I thought going into today was honestly perfect. We just didn't get what I wanted to happen. I was looking for longs going into the day. We had these intermediate highs up here. We had London session high that I definitely wanted to see get taken out on the 1 hour time frame. Off market open, we had this unfilled 1 hour gap. I wanted us to manipulate into this 1 hour gap because within this 1 hour gap, that was also high time frame equilibrium. I wanted to see us manipulate into high time frame equilibrium for a discount to go long while being inside of this hourly gap. But that didn't happen. Um, what ended up happening is off market open, we just fucking dumped like crazy, right? Um, we dumped, how many points is this? We dumped 211 points off market open. Ended up inversing this hourly, right? And swept out both of our sell side draws, which was London low and Asia low, creating a bullish SMT in the process. Now, I could have looked for a mech model to an unfilled 5, um, which was this 5 minute gap right here. But if we scale down to the lower time frames, these I just don't like how this looks. Like these inverses just look shit, right? This was too close to that 5 minute right here, so I'd be break even. I would have gotten break even anyways. If I took it on the 1 minute, that doesn't make sense because there's a 2 minute, but then there's also a 3 minute, but then you know there's this tiny little five. Like there was not a lot of confluence and confidence on my part for me to take a long after into this unmitigated 5 minute gap. And on top of that, we just inversed a 1 hour, right? We just inversed an hourly gap. So now we have contradicting confluences. We inversed a 1 hour gap, right? We respected a bearish 5 minute here. We respected his bearish 5 minute, but then we have a bullish SMT. So now there's contradicting confluences that are taking place right now, which makes me very uncertain as to where the market's going to go. And on top of that, then we tap into a 15-minute unmitigated gap. So what am I going to do? Am I going to take a long while inside of a 15-minute gap, or am I going to take a short out of this 15-minute gap? But why would I take a short? Because our drawn liquidity was already taken out, Asia low and London low. So at this point, your draws are taken out of the equation. You have bullish confluences on the higher time frame, but then bearish confluences on the lower time frames. So nothing is aligning properly. You want your lower time frames to align with your bullish your higher ones, which isn't happening. You want to have a solid draw on liquidity so that if things do line up, you can target something properly. And if that isn't there, and none of those things are apparent, get off the fucking charts. Like, why are you still trading? There's no reason you should still be on the charts right now. There's nothing to present itself that it looks quality. So for those reasons, I got off. And that's pretty much the trade recap of the day. It's very simple, right? It's not overcomplicated. There's no reason to overcomplicate it. Just knowing that if things are contradicting, right, just get off the charts and can preserve your capital. So that's it. Um, I hope you watch this video to the full end because a lot of ball was dropped here. uh, I've been in situations like this before where I've stayed on the charts strictly at a FOMO because I missed a move, or I still think my draw on liquidity is intact, but really it's not. I just see a bullish confluence. I see a lower time frame pullback and a lower time frame inverse, but then I lose and I get pissed off. But I lost because my draw on liquidity was already swept out, or I lost because the higher time frame isn't aligning. All three of those things need to be intact. DOL, draw on liquid, or sorry, DOL, higher time frame and lower time frame. If you have all those three things connected, right, and you execute properly, that is not a bad trade. If you lost that trade, that is not a bad trade. You did everything you were supposed to do. So that being said, that is this video. Today's day 23 or 24 of the 30-day hard challenge. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.